What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the next episode of The eBay Way. Turn $50 into $5,000. Whoa! All right, we're going to recap what sold first. So check this out, and we'll recap the first week too. How about that? So here we go. All right, so to recap, first week we had sell the Converse shoes for $17. And obviously the big ticket item, skateboard, the vintage skateboard, sold for $612. So this week, I did not make the 50 back. So we'll go into what's sold. We got the Vineyard Vines I Love Kansas City t-shirt. That actually sold for $15. So not bad for a dollar t-shirt. True Religion jeans. Do I get the click there? Yes. So I sold those for $20. And then we have the Vintage Mickey and Company. And I went ahead and just took a $10 offer on that. So we're going to flip back around here. All right. So I did not make back the full 50. I made back $45. I'm going to put a little blame on eBay for this because their site has been a mess. A mess. I mean, I went from the largest money-making day of the year for myself to the very next day being the lowest of the year. They've been a mess. They were a mess yesterday, and today it looks like everything's back on track because my sales have climbed up to where I feel the average should be right this time of year. So it looks like they're fixed for today. How long that will last, I don't know. So we made back $45. So I figured, you know what? I didn't make back the 50, but I'm going to go out and spend the 45. Why not, right? And actually, I only spent $33. I actually wrote that wrong. So I actually spent $33, which brings our total up to $541.88 with the spendages taken out and the sold added in. So 5 to 5K, and we're at 541.88. Still the big one was that skateboard, and I think I added wrong here. No, I guess not. That's with the 50 taken out. Okay, that should be right. I'll double check my math. That should be right. So 541.88 is where we're standing. So we're gonna get into this week's pickups. Let me get off of that. And let me pull up what I've listed them for. I've got so many windows open here. Refresh that. Sorry about this. So urban-picker.com, the eBay Way, very first category in my store. You click on newest first. We've got, God, it's so slow. eBay's so slow. All right, so as of now, we've got 47 items in the store at a total retail asking price $1,329. And right now, I'm only $40 spent. So out of $40 spent, we've made $541.88, and we've got $1,300 in asking retail in the store. Not bad. Not bad. We're in fourth quarter coming up on me, so coming up on us. So today what I wanted to do is, if I could not find a big ticket item, I wanted to get a lot of diversity. the more traffic you get to your store, the better. So a lot of people like splitting up stores. That's not for me. Well, they want to sell all of one thing in one store, all another. No, my store, I want all the traffic in one store. And the best way to do that is to just have a bunch of different stuff that's going to bring people in from every direction, because all you need to do is get them there. Then if you got your story and they get hooked on your story and your store and the things, I get emails all the time going, man, I love all these items in your store. I'm sitting here for hours going through it. I get that all the time, and I love it. I love that people will just sit there and page through my store, and they'll mix and buy stuff. They'll buy a T-shirt with a CD, or a hat with a cassette, and I love it. I love it. So a key to for me in my store, I don't know how you would do yours, but is to have diversity. So you're pulling in people from every direction. So that's what my goal was today. And I think I did pretty well in the diversity category. So we spent $33 today. So I still got a little bit more to spend, $12 more, unless I make back that other $5. So a Drunken Monkey t-shirt, paid $1 for it. I put it in the store for 15 bucks. This is actually the first time I ever came across a Drunken Monkey t-shirt. So I was surprised to see that. So that's in the store for 15 bucks. I saw this, boom. As soon as you see that face, Mickey face, you know that's a vintage Mickey. Well, you should know that's a vintage Mickey. So there we go. So it's a toothbrush holder. I put that in for $15 also. So it's got some little paint, but nobody else has this one up. Somebody's got, the soap dispenser. And there was another old one up there too of something, I don't remember what it was. But nobody had the toothbrush holders. So put that up for $15. These next ones, I love finding these. They've gone down in value a lot. And that is the JCPenney Disney snow globes. These things used to go for huge money. I remember went to a Goodwill, walked into Goodwill, and before I even knew anything about these or sold them, there was I don't think it was this Tigger. It was a different Tigger, but there was like 50 of them on a cart they just pushed out. And I'm like, crap, that's cool. And they had $1 a piece on them. I'm like, oh, they got to be worth more than that. So I threw them all in my cart and then looked them up. At that time, this is probably 10 years ago, maybe, I sold all of them. There was like 50, 60, I don't even remember. It was a huge number for $1 a piece. And I was selling them from $50 to $80 a piece. Man, that was a beautiful find. I love that. So I love these things. I love finding these. They've gone down in value. I've got these up for $25 a piece. Got them separate items or separate listings. So I got those up for $25 a piece. So I didn't check to see if there are any rarer ones out there. What's next? We'll go down here. I got this. This is umpire's mask, but I felt it was very unique because of the color. So it's that burgundy maroon color. It looked vintage, but I'm not 100% because it looked like they still use this label when I just looked it up, and this print and stuff. So I didn't get into it too deep to see if it's actually vintage or not. I've got this up for, nobody had this color up. There was actually none on eBay except one that had chip paint all over it, and he was asking $50 or $60 for it. Knew that you can get these for I think it was $29, $39, somewhere around there. Since I could not find this color anywhere online in my quick search, I put it up for $49.99. Of course, best offer. See what happens there. So figured if somebody's looking for that color, all it takes is that one person, just like that Kansas City shirt that I told you about, the Vineyard Vines. That's so I ended up getting 15 bucks out of. I had $1 in it. So next up, we got the BKE, the black, the Buckle brand jeans, women's jeans. So jeans at this place is $4. I've got these up. I listed them $29.99. $29.99. Are you out of your mind? All right, now we're getting into the last few things here. This I took a chance on. They had $3 on it. I looked up the artist, Cosgrave, something like that. Does sailboats. John O'Hara, Cosgrave sailboat. There's some expensive artwork out there, but this is just a little piece. Looked like you're, put on the wood to hang. Looks vintage. Took a chance on it. I put it up for $39.99. I couldn't find no comps or anything. So I just put it up. We'll see what happens. There's always best offer, and there's always markdowns. So we'll see how that goes. This, I like finding these. Trying to get it without a big glare there. So what this is a advertising piece for an art display for Donald Fells Davison Gallery, which is I believe it was in Seattle. Now, this looked older. It looked 80s to me, just because the color palette and what have you. I think it's 82. I found a list of his gallery showings. There was one in 95, but it was not titled Recent Paintings. It was titled something else, Prints, or not Recent Prints, but something Prints or something. And then the next one that I saw in Seattle on this list was, and it didn't have a title on it, and it said 1982. So this could be the 1982 showing at the gallery. It's in the plastic case, frame case thing. I love this stuff. And here's what's, I can't tell. Let me find a glare. There's a signature there, or at least a writing. I don't know. It does not look like it would say Donald, but you never know. I could not find much about him online. I mean, there's a little on him, but I could not find no like signatures or anything on him, so I could not compare to see if that was his signature or not. So I just went ahead and threw it up for $79.99, and we'll see how it goes, especially if it's from 1982. We'll see what we get out of it. I paid $5 for it. In this whole batch, it averaged out to $3.66 per item. So not bad. And I got 9 items. So now the cherry on top, if you will. I saw this piece and I'm like, oh. Thing is, on the price tag, it's been sitting there for a month. And I cannot believe I've missed it, unless it was hidden behind another picture. But I saw this and I'm like, oh, I kind of want to keep it, but I don't have no wall space to hang it, so we're gonna sell it. But they've sold for $150, this particular one. So how awesome is that? Sitting Duck. Right? His name is Michael Bedard. And Sitting Duck. There's this one, and there's actually another bigger picture if you look them up. Look up Sitting Duck picture, poster. And there's actually 3 in a row on another one. But this one sold for $150. I love that. That is just freaking awesome. I put it up for $159.99. So we'll see if any takers are out there. Love this. That's one of those awesome pieces. Pieces that I get tickled on my fancy over. All right, I think that's it. So covered it all. Pretty simple, pretty quick. Trying to see if there's anything else. No. So hopefully sales from this stuff will pick up. So can actually look like we're doing something here, because I was kind of disappointed I only made $45 in a week. But it is what it is. But at least now I've got more items in my store. I've got a big diversity of items. So we'll see how that goes. So $50 into $5,000, urban-picker.com, the eBay way. Check it, like it, share it, comment it, all that good stuff. Because my videos just are not catching on out there. Probably because they're boring as hell, James. You make sucky videos. I see you. You see me too, but I see me. God, make some better videos. You know something? All right, I'm done. That's all. It's like, what the hell's going on? All right, that's all. So we'll see how that goes, and see you in a week. And if you haven't checked out the other series called Utopia, I should be getting that one done within the next 2 days. We'll have the next episode of Utopia. It'll actually be episode 2. So we'll recap what sold from episode 1 of Utopia. And I'm still working on maybe a third video idea, but I'm kind of ixing it because, see, I was going to do, all right, I'll explain to you since it's kind of short anyway. I was going to do, can you still make money with auctions, right, on eBay? So I was going to do a series based on that, but here's the issue. We all know auctions go for probably a third of what an item really sells for at a buy it now price. That's the first thing. eBay was having all these issues. They've been having them for 10 days now, something like that. So since I was stressing and freaking out going, why the hell are my sales a fraction of what they normally are? I'm like, all right, I'm going to launch a bunch of auctions. I launched 51 auctions of all high dollar items. I'm talking a jacket I had in the store for $400. I don't know if auctions are not being seen or what, but I did not sell one item out of 51 high dollar items at auction. Not one got a bid. Not one. Makes absolutely no damn sense to me how 51 auctions of high quality items, high priced items, not one got a bid. It made no sense. So I'm like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to do that video because I think it's going to be a complete failure to do auctions on eBay anymore. So it could have been just part of that week. I know when I spot check my auctions, sometimes I am way, way, way down in the search algorithm, which when we were going on these eBay issues, I called, and of course they don't tell you nothing on there because they're not told everything. As he said to me, he don't know it. They don't tell them everything. I said, what do I need to do? I'm top rated seller. I have 99.7% feedback. All my numbers are exactly where they need to be. Why am I always so low in the algorithm of the best match? You know, and he couldn't figure it out. He goes, I don't know. I see. He agreed with me, so, but couldn't do nothing. So, what's going on with eBay? I have no idea, and I don't think they have any idea right now. So hopefully, with the CEO out, a new one coming in, shit's going to start hitting the fan there, and they're going to start sticking up and being more for sellers and backing sellers and helping sellers and supporting sellers, because without us selling, they ain't making no money. So anyway, it's been a stressful. I did have my highest month in like 2.5 years, money wise. So that's a good thing. So it's making these videos a lot more fun to do. So even if nobody's watching them, I don't care. I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying, G? What's up? Later. You were waiting for that, weren't you?